I grew sponges in my garden this year. It's starting to frost, so the day has finally come for me to harvest my loofahs. I planted 2 loofah seedlings this year, and it took over most of my garden bed, extended to our deck railing, and all the way around. I definitely underestimated how much space it needed, but I ended up harvesting 15 full-grown loofahs. I left 1 hanging to see just how tolerant it will be during the frost in October, and 2 which are not even close to full grown to see if they'll grow more in cooler weather. It's my first year growing these in Buffalo, New York, so not the perfect place for something with such a long grow period. Ideally, you'd let these dry out on the vine. Unfortunately, I didn't start them soon enough this year, so I didn't get to that point, so I'm harvesting them green. I cut each end off and then cut them in half just to make it a little more manageable. I used a plastic spatula and later a plastic scraper to peel the skin off and then put it in my sink filled with warm water. Then I basically just squeezed it a lot to get the inside pulp and seeds out. I'm not gonna lie, my hands hurt so much after processing all of these, but once most of the pulp is out, you can squeeze the rest of the water out and shake it or bang it against the side of the sink and the rest of the seeds will fly out. This was the only loofah that I had with black seeds, so unfortunately only these will be viable to plant next year, but fortunately I ended up with so many from just 1 loofah. After processing all of the loofahs, I put them outside on our table so the sun and wind would dry them out, and after a day, this is what they look and sound like. This was a lot of work, but honestly, it's so cool to say